Geraint, up until your team made the selection public, there were Visma, UAE, and now your team was there, and everyone is now turning to net company Ineos as the main favorites for this TTT. How did you see that evolution the last week?
Yeah, obviously, you sit down at the start of the year and you have like your general plan who you think is going to be there, and it changes a lot with crashes and sickness and injuries and whatever. But yeah, we come here and there's definitely a strong squad, and people have been saying we're favourites, but to me we should just take that as a compliment. People are saying it for a reason, and wouldn't see it as pressure. I think we just get out there, we've got our plan, and we try to execute as best as possible, and what will be will be.
Is this a dream team for a team time trial?
I don't know. It's certainly a strong team, but it brings its own challenges as well. With the route to the flat part and then the two kickers at the end, and as I say, it's all about them just emptying themselves in the right way, and sticking to the principles of how you do a TTT really, and and just going from there.
What's in your opinion the best strategy to use because of that final two kickers?
I think we try and get our finishers to the final climb as quickly as possible, with them as fresh as possible. But that's obviously tough because you're riding at 55, 60k an hour, and they've still got to contribute to the team. Otherwise, you're kind of starting with 7 or 6 guys. So yeah, there's multiple sort of ways of looking at it and things. But basically, at the end of the day, you just want to get up to race pace and stay there, and the turn length just goes around that.
If all is according to plan and going, who are then the final 2-3 guys going through the finish?
I think Egan and Kevin will be, they're the punchiest guys. So, they'll be sort of like the main guys to try and get there. And they just, the last 800 meters just all the way to the line.
With Dutch media, in what way is Tijmen still involved in that, or does he have a free role and he's also not looking at the GC, so for him this final is then not explosive as those other guys?
Yeah, he's not as explosive of them, but he still contributes a huge amount to the team, and he keeps going all the way to the line. He'll keep giving turns as long as he can, and then if he does get dropped, then I think he still gets to the finish as quickly as possible, because there's no point in just losing minutes if it can be seconds. I think that the race is so long, anything can happen. I think he's just going to take it day by day, and but he's had an incredible year so far. 4th in the Giro, his best ever result. He's got a lot of confidence after last year, and he's developing a lot as a bike rider, so that's great to see, and it's just about him continuing that really.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.